This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety, otherwise known as Yes Have Some Podcast. Hi, everybody. Listen, Ryan's out. He'll be back next week at the end of his journey.
We'll see.
Yeah, he might.
2 in a row. We'll
takes
see
a lot
about
of
that.
Vacations, you
2
know.
strikes, you know.
He's really not here as much, so
And I tried to get a sub. Everybody said no.
Everybody said no.
we all got stood up.
Every J I know said no. And I know a lot. That's fine. Welcome to the show, everybody. Like I said, Ryan will be back next week, but we're happy to talk a little bit of toys tonight here on the channel. We appreciate you being here. My name is Craig Goldberg. We do this every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, no. Odin missed the theme song.
Should we play it again?
This is the worst thing that ever happened to Odin,
Be back
Mhm.
next week.
besides his son Loki dying like every 2 weeks and coming back.
But this is worse.
Odin, all you got to do, rewind. You'll see it. It's
there.
there. We'll play it at the end. It'll be great. We'll do a sing-along. Look, karaoke. My name's Craig Goldberg. I'm here with my co-hosts, Abigail Gardner
What's up, y'all?
and Jacob Walsh.
Hi, I'm here.
You're here.
Yeah.
All right, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I almost bought a Black Series figure today.
What?
And that's why we're going to be talking about toxic toy
Toxic
relationships.
toy relationships.
Holy shit. I can't wait to hear about that. Do you want to talk about it now?
I honestly, yeah, because I don't. It was the holiday, the skeleton trooper dude.
I
almost
haven't even
bought
seen
it.
that.
Oh yeah,
they
that's
had-
cute. I get it.
I mean, they had one on the shelf, and I walked around, kind of thinking about it, and looked at it, and held it for a few, and I was like, "This is kind of cool," but like, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
And
Okay.
I left it. I left it on the peg.
All right.
I don't
so-
know if that's not toxic. I think that's shows strength.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
you know when
Continue.
I saw Craig wanted to make tonight's episode, you know, about toxic toy habits or whatever. I was like, oh, Craig needs to talk to somebody because this is a Craig episode.
This is
Because
therapy.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I have any toxic relationships with any of my toys, but I think Craig does.
You
so
might.
I might, and maybe it will.
You have
maybe it will come
three
out tonight.
toxic Crusader Super 7 figures. They're almost the exact. That's toxic to me.
Define a toxic relationship.
Right.
I
What
watched-
we're here to talk about.
Hey, I watched the first episode of that show today,
What show?
Toxic Crusaders.
Oh, okay.
The cartoon?
It's not great. Yeah.
No.
I hadn't
Yeah.
seen it in a long time. I mean, it's fun, but I hadn't seen it in a long time.
The toys are better than the show, which
They
is pretty common for most 90s toy
Sure.
lines.
I wasn't expecting it to be a masterpiece.
Abigail, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm all hopped up on caffeine and candy,
Okay.
so I'm very ready to be here.
Yes.
And went to Target today, so it's been a good day.
Thank you, Flash. Yeah, I get it. It's like, oh, great, another Charlie episode on Lost. Great.
Yeah.
Another Charlie
Pass.
episode.
Hope everybody, had a great Halloween and a great fall Halloween season watching spooky movies and things like that. I want to say hi to the chat in a second, but I meant to talk about this earlier. A couple days ago, we were trying to figure out what kind of pizza we wanted. Our Domino's sucks. The delivery, it takes hours, sometimes a day. And Papa John's was not available. We ended up getting Pizza Hut. I hadn't ordered a Pizza Hut pizza delivered to my house in maybe 25 years.
How's your bathroom? Is it doing
You
okay?
could say that we have a toxic relationship with Domino's.
We do.
Pizza Hut is like this weird thing where
It's not pizza.
I remember, I have very fond memories of Pizza Hut and nostalgia for it. But as an adult human,
Yeah.
Mhm.
whenever I do eat Pizza Hut, which is not often, but when I do, it's just like grease, and it's like I don't taste anything. It's just wet and oil, and
Yes,
it's like
wet oil.
it always makes your stomach feel not great.
Yeah.
and
And
I
it
went,
kind of like bums me out because my memories of Pizza Hut make me. I want it to be the best pizza, and it's maybe
Right.
it's like the Toxic cartoon.
Yeah.
Right. You want it to be good.
But also, I agree. And I went with the thin crust pizza, and it was truly a cracker with a greasy topping, and a little disappointed.
But this was listen. Pizza Hut gets a lot of points. You've got Book It, coming out of our
Right.
Shells tour.
Mhm.
So I agree. There's a lot of like nostalgia there. It wasn't good, but what I noticed was the next day out of the refrigerator, better. It somehow got better.
It got better.
day
when
It's
it
later.
like
got cold.
fermentation almost.
Weird.
Like it needs to steep
It
and
needed
soak
a day.
and grow its own like molds. Something.
Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, it not.
You told
good.
me it was tangy after you had a bite.
I was like, ooh.
Craig was like, "Ooh, this Pizza Hut really hits 2 days later. It's kind of tangy."
Ugh.
I did not say that. I've never used the
Yeah,
word
you
tangy.
did.
I don't
Yeah,
even
you
have that
did.
word in my vocabulary. Tangy? I didn't say that.
It's a common word.
Anyways, so we're gonna say hi to the chat. We appreciate you guys being here. Lots of people watching. We're gonna talk some toy news. They unboxed the Proton pack last week. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, and we're gonna say hi to the chat. By the way, if you notice some of the people in the chat here have green names, and they get special emojis and special badges. That means they are members of the Toy Anxiety channel.
Green Club.
They're in the Green Club. They're part of the YHS Toy Anxiety Live crew.
Mm-hmm.
99 cents a month. Help support the channel. That's all you got to do. And we're going to say hi to everybody. You get priority on questions. And we'll probably have some time for Q&A tonight because it's been, you know what? It's a light news week. And I know there's some Black
It
Series
is.
reveals and stuff, but I
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't think I
Yeah.
care. Do I
I don't
care?
have it in me.
Keep it fun.
Go
Yeah.
watch one of those other. So go watch somebody else talk about.
Yeah. If
Black
you want the
Series.
news, watch Geek Dad, Toy
We're
Galaxy.
trying to
It
be
is-
fun over here.
It is
Yeah.
interesting. Like Hasbro Pulse will do like a stream where they reveal all this stuff. And then we're like, we got to do our own stream where we talk about those reveals.
Mhm.
Pretty soon there's going to be another show that reviews our show. And it
Mhm.
just keeps going and going.
Currently that's just the Discord.
Yes.
The chat.
There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. We do have a giveaway tonight. We're going to get into that in a second. Brandon is here. Loves a plain pizza. Me too.
Plain cheese? Absolutely.
Surprising. Tony Taylor. He was on Extreme Toy Anxiety with us last week. Had a great time.
Thanks,
you for
Tony.
being there. Ostradamus is here. Flash. Davey Sockrocker. Toy Connections. Craig Blankenship. Blue Chainsaw Man. Luke Criasali is here. Jessica Parker is here. David Cabal. Vasco is here. BP on the air. Country Boy 9. Against Al 78. Nick Wesley. That guy _G. Kayla Silva. Jason Kreiser, Gotham Stalker, Pickle D, Stanley's Toy Channel. Man, Snowpen is here. BTG, Bearded Toy Guy, who was trying to roast me on YouTube. I put up my Galactus video, and I unboxed my Galactus, and at one point I said I'm in the process of I'd sold some Marvel Legends, and I'm rebuilding my collection. He was like, "I'm so surprised Craig sold some of his Marvel Legends figures," but you know what? He has a point. Odin is here. Stephen Lawrence, Brian is here. And so on and so on. Stephen Martone. 2 Stevens. Wow, this is huge.
Yeah. Also, I like these
Jeez.
stories everyone's sharing about having worked at pizza places. I
Yeah.
worked at so many pizza places
Did you?
in my lifetime. Yeah.
Were
Mellow
they
Mushroom, Johnny's Pizza, a couple different locations, and a little Italian spot that sold pizza in College Park.
Mm.
And yeah, it's good money. It's good work. It's fun to take a pizza home after a shift.
I feel like every job should give you a pizza at the end.
It makes everything
No matter
better.
what,
Like
yeah.
No matter what.
at the Mellow Mushroom, it was like the owners were like taking my tips, but I was like, oh, at least I get a calzone, which is great.
Great trade-off.
Hmm.
And Jake, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. Yesterday was a big day for you and
Sure.
in your artwork life. Were you able to do all of the Halloween tattoos that you wanted to do?
Well, the ones I wanted to, no. It's weird the way we work when we do our flash days is like each artist draws a bunch of flash, and then we did 60 spots, and every spot was allowed 2 tattoos. So we ended up doing collectively like 100 and something tattoos yesterday, and we just do whoever's next comes in. It's like you do it as quick as you can. They get out. I was able to do like 2 off of my own sheet. Other people, like I got a little jealous because Ben was like, "Hey, your stuff's really popular this year," and I'm like, "What? I've not done any of them." And he's like, "I've done 5 of them already." He's like over here doing all the tattoos that I want to do, and I was like, "But whatever, you just try to get them done so
Gotcha.
you can get through the day without dying."
Yeah, and the offer still stands. Anybody who wants to get a Toy Anxiety logo tattoo, we'll make it happen somehow. We'll
If you get here,
yeah, if you can get down to Georgia and you let us make a video of it and then make fun of you a lot.
Hey,
We'll do
this is the dream right here.
yeah.
What's Davey got?
I worked at a Hollywood Video and dated a girl who worked at Round Table. I don't know what Round Table is, but I'm
It's
assuming it's
pizza.
pizza.
We're assuming
place.
it's pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were the perfect couple. That I believe you. That sounds
That's
awesome.
incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's like when I worked at Redbox and dated a girl who worked at Stevie B's. None of that was true. I don't even. How can you work at Redbox?
You literally restock it.
I guess you can work at Redbox corporate, but I don't think you're not going to work at one of the retail locations. You're in the machine.
You're in it. You have to. What you don't know is somebody is in every one of those boxes looking.
That's what I was
flipping
saying.
through a folder of DVDs.
Sit
And they're
down.
like, "Fuck."
Oh God, it starts with the Z.
You have a countdown. You have like 35 seconds to get the DVD out of the
That's
case.
so funny. SoCal says, SoCal says Round Table is a pizza place in Southern California. Very good. Very, very good.
Cool.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about toxic toy relationships. We'll get into some weekly pickups. And of course, we have a giveaway tonight. We can go ahead and actually give me 2 seconds so I can get the form ready for the giveaway. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But we do want to hit the like button, everybody. We want you guys to like this video. Helps us out more than you know. Let's go for, I don't know, there's 140 people watching. Let's try to get at least 200 likes on the video tonight. Come on, guys.
Yes.
200 likes will unlock the contest with the giveaway. You know what? I'll go ahead and tell you what the giveaway is right now. And then I will put up the form in about 5 minutes that you can enter the giveaway. So tonight's giveaway is, I think this is really cool. I got one myself. It is the Masters of the Universe 40th anniversary Masterverse He-Man figure. It is a badass figure. It's got the 40th anniversary foil logo there. And if you're a Masterverse collector, or maybe you're a He-Man novice, maybe you got Eternia, maybe you didn't, but you can add this really cool figure to your collection. Yeah, so that's going to be our giveaway tonight. You will be able to enter that in just a few minutes. We appreciate you guys being here.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, do you have any pickups this week?
I got 2.
You got some pickups.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. I've got some as well. Jake, Abby, do you have any?
Yeah, I got a couple tiny things.
A couple tiny things.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Well, Jake, why don't you start us off with your first pickup? I'll get the form ready, and then we'll all meet at Round Table later and have some pizza.
Yeah. Is that a buffet? I'd love to know.
Yeah, somebody let us know in the chat what kind of, is this like a sit down?
Are there
What is
vegan options? Let's
Yeah, we
Mhm.
want to know.
Yeah,
we wanna-
everything.
If it's in California, there's probably vegan options, I'm guessing. All right. Jake, what's your first pickup? man?
Yeah, so last week I showed off. I got a couple Super 7 Turtle Ultimates in the mail. The next day I received another one, so I have 3 of them now. This is the Sewer Surfing Mike, and you know what? I went ahead and opened this one. I couldn't wait, so I already opened him, and
Yeah, you gotta.
I got him right here. I lost his sunglasses already. They're around somewhere.
And it is gone. Sorry.
But but he's pretty cool. I like him. He's got like he's got sharks and crabs, and there's an octopus on his foot, and he's got a surfboard, and he didn't come with a gun like the Raphael did, but yeah, so 3 of the 4 have arrived. There we
Now,
go.
was that a figure? Did you
That's
have the
cute.
original Sewer Surfing Mikey as a
Yeah.
child?
I did.
Okay.
I don't anymore, but I did.
That's a great figure.
Yeah.
Very I feel like every kid had that.
You had to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does this make you want to go even harder on Super 7?
No, because their joints are weak as shit. I've had a bunch of people messaging me about the Leonardo that I showed off last week. Apparently, mine's not awful, but a lot of people they all have loose hips.
Okay.
And I don't. It sucks. Like the Leonardo he's a little finicky to get to stand, which makes no sense because he's got big flat feet. There's at least one loose joint on every Super 7 Ultimate that I own so far. And
what's up with that?
I think the figures look amazing, but when they're $60 plus, there should be no leak. There should be no weak joints.
Yeah.
But
Or leaks.
But what it does make me want is it makes me want to go back and get the originals of all the ones that I'm getting so I can, put the vintage ones display them with the Super 7s.
Very cool. Yeah, that would be a good display.
Yeah.
See, that's sensible. By the way, everybody, I did just put the form in. You do have to be here at the end of the show when we do the giveaway to win, but go ahead and enter. Abigail, what do you got?
Yes. What do I have? Well, I have some fun stuff. This purchase that I'll show first was from the Target that we went to earlier today, and it was inspired by the thing that you, Jake, and Craig always talk about, which is staring at the Mario Kart stuff and thinking about doing it. And so I finally pulled the trigger on this little Shy Guy, and it's tiny. It's a little Hot Wheels, which please don't just put me in the Hot Wheels person category.
I almost
Hot
Wheels.
You are now.
No shame. I'm proud of this. You know what? I like Hot Wheels. I collected them as a kid, actually, and I thought they were pretty dang cool. And I love Shy Guy. It's my favorite character to play on Mario Kart. I think he's got I relate to him because he's completely covered up, and he's like, oh, no one look at me, and I understand that. So I really like Shy Guy, and I really like this figure. It's fantastic.
No, I don't. It's
cool.
You can't be Hot Wheels if you're one of the guys who stands. Listen, you'll see these guys when you go to Walmart, Target, usually Walmart. They stand there. They've got these jeans on. You know those jeans that those kind of guys wear. I'm just being really general here.
Yes.
They just always look like they're about to I don't know, buy a bunch of Hot Wheels and then go invade the Capitol or something.
Oh, stop.
I'm just saying.
Let's keep talking about Hot Wheels. Davey, I agree
Christ.
with you. I do need the rainbow track. I think I might want that for my birthday or for Christmas. We've got a lot of present opportunities coming up. I feel like that's on the list now.
I did not mean to offend the Hot Wheel collecting community. But I kind of did. Let's face it. That was a shot.
I don't know if they're listening.
They're not.
You can dabble. We have no shame. No shame for anything you collect or do.
I think that I want to get into the Hot Wheels community a little bit. I want to know what's going on. I want to know if there's toxic toy relationships over there. That's what
I bet there's some YouTube channels we can find that are.
Dude, I told you I found the people who review Disney rides seem way worse than toy people. Way worse. They made some of these toy YouTube people look like
it was
not insane.
Guardians of the Galaxy was okay. I guess.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. I have a pickup.
Cool.
I was discount Craig today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is funny. Matt Bush, you cannot distract a Hot Wheels collector. They seem unaware of anyone else's presence. Yes, that is very true. They look mesmerized.
That's in the
because there's so many of
the
them.
toy hunting field guide, which we should write. That is a really good descriptor.
So careful.
Yeah,
you have to, guys. Seriously, you have to be so careful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I found a couple discount figures today. So the first one, you gotta love when they're starting to clear stuff out and setting up the Christmas stuff, because you can get shit for really cheap. I got the WWE Elite Lex Luger figure. Now this is a chase, okay?
What's
the regular figure has black trunks. This one has orange trunks.
Okay.
So this is the chase. It was $6.59.
I saw a stack of those in the discount.
Oh, it's peg
section
warming
today.
Yeah,
so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, this thing is putting the torture rack on Target's patience because these things are stacking up high.
Is it a chase if you can find them so easily?
Wait, I kind of want it so I can put that NWO shirt on a Michelangelo figure.
Well, I'm 100% going to do that because I don't even collect my WWF collection or WWE collection is primarily early to mid 90s, and I'm not collecting any of the WCW stuff. So I am going to put Lex Luger in the ring.
Mhm.
and I'm going to put the NWO shirt on somebody
else. I like where your head's at, Jake.
Yeah,
That's a great
I wonder
idea.
who's gonna
Who's gonna join?
that'll
Who's
be
going to be the third man?
Yeah.
Guys, breaking news. I'll be able to do a video like, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Toy Anxiety channel. Breaking news. Guess who just joined the NWO Wolfpack? That's right. It's Skeletor. Or
It's Jason Voorhees.
yes. Woo. Anyway,
General Zuvio.
was he a general? Anyways,
Nah.
Constable.
Constable.
Constable
I'm
Zuvio.
sorry. Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Sorry to Zuvio.
Sorry, Mr. Zuvio. Okay, so I bought this Lex Luger, and I've got another pickup. Should I just do it now, real quick?
Sure.
I got two more. What do we got? What are we laughing at?
I'm laughing at this.
Oh boy. Okay. Come on. Stop
Aw.
it. Oh, dude. I wish Ryan was
Sorry.
here for that one. He would like.
He'd
that
love
one.
it.
You'd be like, oh boy. Okay. Another discount. We're talking $31.49, marked down to $9.44. That's right. It's the deluxe Marvel Legends Thor Ragnarok figure.
That is a good figure.
It's a great figure, and it my new lease on life with Marvel Legends is I'm gonna keep it more comic and animated focused because they just look so much better than MCU figures. Jake agrees. Jake has
Yeah.
inspired me to think that.
Absolutely.
I don't have a comic book Thor, and this is a really cool figure with really
Well,
great accessories.
But also, like, that's Ragnarok.
This is Ragnarok. This is not Thor.
Right.
Right.
Craig's realizing he bought
Craig's
a figure that's
realizing it.
not Thor.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Oh,
Look at his
Thor.
face.
It's
It's
this is
Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
This is happening
It's
in
a
real
movie.
time.
This is
But
Ragnarok.
it's not based on
Listen.
the.
I'm just saying it's not Thor. But listen,
I suck.
but
I just come on here and insult other people that have no idea what I'm fucking talking about.
you have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not
This is
Thor.
awesome.
But hey, even if your aim is to only get the main characters,
Yes.
keep that hammer accessory.
Oh
Like,
no.
that
I'm-
thing is it's worth it for that spinning hammer.
Listen, this is a great figure, and mainly it's a deluxe Marvel Legend marked down to $9.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I know a shit ton about Ghostbusters. If you guys want to talk about that,
Yeah.
we'll fucking talk about that. Okay. Okay.
And we miss Ryan Dole too. Maybe
Anyway.
next week.
I could read the biography here. Using a lock of the missing Thor's hair, Tony Stark created. This is a doppelganger. This is basically
Yes!
Thor.
His name is Ragnarok. It's not
Okay.
Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
So that's added to the giveaway pile.
Thank you. Septimus Prime has a little rebate. $2 for our bargain bin junk.
Thanks.
Those
Seth.
are great figures. Okay.
They are.
Mhm.
Jake, do you have another pickup?
I got one more, yeah.
Okay.
One that I got from Toku Toy Town. And listen,
Ooh.
I know it feels like we talk about Toku Toy Town a lot, and it's not just because we're good friends with JK. It's because like I buy like 80% of all my kaiju from Toku Toy Town now. Like it's legitimately a good place to get imported Japanese toys that you can't find over here or wouldn't even know they exist. But I got a package from him today and got a flying form Gigan. I got this cool
Wow.
Gigan in his
That's
impossible to display flying form. I'm gonna have to I guess either tie a string to him or put him on one of those plastic things.
Put him on the stand.
Because he can't. If you try to make him stand, he looks like a ballet dancer.
Mm-hmm. I saw him flying over your tofu and broccoli.
He was.
Yeah.
doing-
He was.
he doing
Actually,
a
was
that's
cool.
what we refer to as Tofu Toy Town.
Tofu Toy Town.
Wait
I
a
love this
minute.
toy.
Is it the first time we've had anyone to said Tofu Toy Town? Because
Yeah,
that's
because
just
why
fun.
would they ever say that?
Because it's fun.
That should be our restaurant toy store that we open. Tons of vegan options.
Yeah.
Tofu. David Cabal says Jesus loves me for who I am.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Chat loves Craig.
Thank you.
Chat
Yeah,
loves
appreciate
Craig.
it.
Actually, the chat doesn't. I've actually realized I have a pretty adversarial relationship with our audience, but that's okay. You'll all pay soon enough.
You'll see.
An ominous warning. Okay, Abby, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I've got one more thing. Mm,
Okay.
And I feel like it might be part of a toxic toy relationship that I'm in right now with Calico Critters.
Okay.
Because I want them all the time. I've got like friends sending me pictures of them, and I can't get them in stores. So I bought this like knockoff option.
What's it called?
They're called hold on one second. Little Woodsies. I thought they were called Little Woodies when I first read the packaging. I was like, I sent a picture to Trevor. I was like, what the fuck is this? But I don't know what it says about me, if it's toxic or not, but I was like, well, it's the closest thing to Calico Critters that I can get, and I can buy this in store. And I'll put pictures in our story, but they have like play sets and such, but they're not nearly.
Is that a mystery one?
Yeah, this is a Little Woody's mystery, a surprise Bobbleys character.
Is it Woodies or Woodsy?
Little Woodsies.
Little Woodsy sounds like a rap artist.
I think they're a Target exclusive line that's like kind of just really close to they're like a cross between Animal Crossing figures or characters and Calico Critters.
Okay.
So here goes the mystery. All right. Let's see who we got.
Death Safe says Barnes & Noble has Calico Critters.
Oh, Barnes & Noble? Okay, good to know. It's a little panda. That's so cute. Okay. So this is Polly the panda, and that's all you get to know about him, because these aren't Calico Critters, so
there's no backstory.
You don't get the whole backstory. But yeah, it's still cute. There's a little tree house. They had a bunch of these. They're relatively inexpensive.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It feels close, but it's not the same.
I just have one more pickup, and boy, if you thought I knew a lot about Ragnarok, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Jake, you know how you've been talking about how like Big Bad Toy Store will just like all of a sudden you'll check your account and you're like, oh shit, these pre-orders from a year ago are going through. Forgot about this.
Yeah.
This was a total impulse buy that if I would have remembered I bought this, I would have canceled the F out of it. But I didn't remember, and it hit and it shipped. But now I have it and I'm going to keep it. It is the Transformers G.I. Joe Hiss Tank mashup, the Megatron Hiss Tank with Baroness figure. That's right. This is Jake's nightmare.
These are a lot of words that you're saying together that are not.
Jake's nightmare, a G.I. Joe toy, and it turns into a transform. It gets worse.
It
gets worse.
Goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, they should have called this, like the family that busts together. This should be called From Bad to Worse.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know, but I wanted to say it
You
again.
wanted to do it on your own? Okay, we all know I did that first.
Okay.
That's going up on eBay.
No, fuck. No, I'm putting this thing together.
No, you're not.
28
you
steps.
You're not doing that. You don't put together toys.
Listen, this is how fucked up Transformers are.
That's
That's what you have to-
24.
Hold on.
That
You
is
have to build that?
24 steps further than you want to do.
This is how fucked up Transformers are.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 12 steps to recover from addiction. 28 steps to put together this thing. That's double the amount it takes to be a debilitating
coming back.
disease.
It comes with a coin for every 10 steps you complete.
Dude,
Yes, you get a chip.
that's awesome.
Are we fucked up tonight? Are we saying crazy
We're talking
things?
about toxicity. This panda cannot hold the things that came with it.
Also, is that panda a bobblehead?
Yeah,
Those
it's a
are
bobblehead, and
bobbleheads?
what I think this is
Fuck that.
tea
He comes with tea.
and a lollipop.
Okay. Anyways, guys, so there you go. I've got the trade. I'm actually, like, all joking aside, mildly excited about this because I don't have any other kind of hiss tank. Dude, how cool is that Megatron going to look like on the USS flag that I own? It's not?
It's
Jake
not.
says no. Jake says no. Okay. Well, there you go.
Hmm.
What's going on in the chat? Is everybody having a good time?
Yeah, looks like there's some fun emojis going on.
Where do you go? Where do you go? Oh, yeah. Tonight's extreme. Guys, if I tried to do this Transformer on a...
I would.
You guys remember when I live streamed trying to put together that Swamp Thing playset and I was having a fucking panic attack?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's fun to try new things.
No, it's not. It's fun to just do what you do.
Stay in your lane.
Stay.
That's
in
the advice from
Yeah.
Toy Anxiety tonight.
My advice in life: don't try anything new. Stay well within your comfort zone, and honestly, don't talk to anybody. You'll be fine. Okay. All right, so let's get to 200 likes, guys. We have that giveaway. I'm going to post the form again. We're going to get into some discussion. I do want to let everybody know we have another channel here on YouTube. You might not know that. We do. We have another channel. Yes. Let's explain the hierarchy. I feel like 2 years into Toy Anxiety, we should start explaining what the fuck's going on here.
While Ryan's not here to complain or to butt in, let's talk
Or to
about who
plug
runs the
something
fucking
else.
show here.
Okay, so YHS podcast started 6 years ago. We have a weekly audio podcast. We've had up and down YouTube content over the years. We do a lot of toy content. We ended up switching the original YouTube channel to Toy Anxiety. Okay, so that's where you are right now. This is all of our toy focused content, the weekly show, everything else. YHS podcast has its own channel. We just relaunched. I just put the link in. We'd love for you guys to go subscribe. The full relaunch is coming soon. We are spending the entire month of November celebrating 1 year, the 1 year anniversary of Ghostbusters Afterlife. We've got awesome interviews coming up. We've got incredible giveaways. We're going to have a lot of fun. So go to the other channel, hit that subscribe button, and
Make it your second favorite channel.
have it make it your first favorite.
Yeah.
Make all these channels
You
your
better
first
than-
favorite channel.
Okay, yeah, you can have more than one.
You can have more than one. But just don't look anybody in the eye. Okay. We're really excited about that. And guys, the fact is, we've got a new Ghostbusters movie coming on the horizon. It's always going to be our number one bread and butter, and we're going to be covering it to the best of our ability. So check that channel out and go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And David, thank you. He says Toy Anxiety is better than other toy channels. I'd like to think we have a lot of
Can you-
fun.
David, please tell the rest. Tell them
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Go tell the other. Don't actually do that. But it would just.
Yes.
You're
we
leaving
need-
comments.
You pick fights for us on other channels.
We start
Toy
sending
Anxiety's
our-
better than this.
We start sending
Oh,
toy.
okay.
Wait, we've been looking for a name for our viewers.
Yeah,
here.
because you don't want to be derogatory.
It's
and
the
say
toy,
whack
the henchmen. These are our henchmen.
pack.
the army builders.
The Toy Anxiety Army Builders.
Yeah. Are you an army builder or a joint queen?
And
Whichever
you
you want.
You'll infiltrate other live chat. Now, not our friends, though.
say
We're
all
not
this,
talking about
yeah.
Geek Dad Life over
No,
here
dude,
or
it'd
for Forlom
be
to
funny.
Suck.
Are we starting like a
No,
religion or
don't-
something?
We're
No,
starting a
actually,
religion.
What is this?
We're gonna get
starting
an
a
Convert
island.
people?
We're gonna get an island.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely. Craig will play live shows.
yeah, it'll be great.
Jake will play tattoos.
Wait, like comedy or music?
I'll do comedy.
But the three of us will perform music together.
I'll be like, what's the deal with these other toy channels? They take everything so seriously. There you go. And Flash has a question. Abby, are those lights on the plants behind you, or is it God coming through the window?
Well, I hope it's not God. No.
No, it's Death's design.
Oh, Mike, I watched Final Destination for the first time last night, and I do think it's Death's design. It's a plan. I saw the map, and that is what it is. No, this is just my bamboo tree from IKEA with some nice lights in it.
There you go. Okay, guys, let's get into some discussion here. Before we get into our toxic toy relationship discussion, where Abby's prepared some guidelines, I believe. I forgot this chat room. If anything, you're gonna have a good time over here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna
It's
say.
this is like group therapy meeting live.
There-
We're talking about our
what it is.
stuff.
all right.
Hi,
so-
my name is Abby, and I'm in a toxic relationship with calico critters.
There you go. But we're not there yet.
Not there yet.
First of all, Jake, were you able to check out this unboxing of the Proton pack? The
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
HasLab Proton pack.
I did. I
Um,
watched it. We were actually recording a YHS episode, and as soon as we were done, I hopped on, hit rewind, and
Gotcha,
watched it.
gotcha. So they like you can go watch this. It's on Hasbro Pulse. First of all, looks like Pam's back in business with Ghostbusters. Great to see.
Pam is back again.
Thank you. And what they did was, the HasLab Proton pack is coming out next year. They did a full unboxing. We'll kind of let it play for a couple minutes while we talk about it. Jake, we each have a pack coming, and what are your thoughts on this thing? Because I know I'm impressed. I'm nothing but impressed as a longtime Ghostbusters fan who has a fully built Proton pack. This thing's pretty damn insane.
Are you specifically asking me about the pack or the box?
Well, the pack, the box, the presentation. Well,
There's 3 levels, I think, of greatness, and it goes pack, box, presentation.
Okay, I got
Um,
you. I got you.
The pack's amazing. It looks great. I think it's the probably the best you're gonna get on a cheaper price. It looks amazing. The packaging looks amazing too. That my only issue with the packaging and the box is it's like I don't have anywhere to fucking put that box. I'm gonna display the pack somewhere, and that box might go in the either in the trash or in the attic or something. Like I don't want to throw it away because it looks like they put a lot of thought and work into it. But where the fuck am I going to put that big ass box?
You've got room for a big
no,
box.
I do not.
Mm.
I got no
Mhm.
room for boxes anymore.
I like the level of detail that they're going into the packaging because they don't have to do that. They could put this thing in a styrofoam
sure.
crate and
The
everybody
little
would be.
Spangler's workbench on the top of the
Mhm.
box.
Yeah, it's really
it's all
cool. I do think that they maybe underpriced the pack because when you start seeing, let me go to see some like close-up shots of the actual pack here. Find them. There it is. Zach with a pack. I mean, listen, I'm not like a high-level prop connoisseur. I can't always, I don't have the eagle eyes of some of
Hold
our.
on. I'm not a high level prop connoisseur. You have a screen accurate proton pack and slime blower in your house.
And terror dog head.
And trap.
It's like
And trap, yeah.
when it comes to Ghostbusters, you are. Maybe
Okay,
not for
okay.
anything else, but
I'm just saying, like, this pack to me, like, I know it's going to be lighter weight and I know it's primarily plastic, but to
It's
me,
gonna-
that looks amazing.
it does look amazing. I think in person, it's going to look I think it looks great. I think it's going to look a little less amazing in person just because you're going to see the plastic, and
Right,
the
right.
plastic feel of it. But other than that, like, I think other than having an actual accurate proton pack, this is like, I mean, it's either this or what spirit packs, which
Right,
like,
right.
look
This
like
is-
little baby toys, but this is like this looks great.
I can't wait to. At the end of this episode, we'll do a running tally of all the groups that we've offended. tonight.
Uh-huh.
Hot Wheels.
I do not
collectors.
care if I offend the spirit packers. They
Okay.
deserve it.
They deserve it. They deserve to be
I'm
offended.
kidding. I'm kidding.
We welcome all collectors at any level.
I'm kidding.
We'll see.
But it's still us.
We'll see. Yeah, we still got to be us, guys. I really like this. He's demonstrating how you can access the rumble feature. It's inside of the cyclotron, and you unscrew the bumper there, and like it's just really, really like. As a Ghostbusters nerd, like I cannot wait to get this thing. I'm super, super stoked. And I also can't wait to see the way people upgrade and modify it as well, because I think that's going to be a big part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Abigail, any thoughts on this?
I love the package. I saw Mitchell Brinkley mentioning that he wished the package was like real, and you have to talk to Austin Young to do that to get.
Yeah,
like,
we'll get you guys
trunk.
a trunk.
Yeah. But I like the packaging being based off of that like tactile old trunk look. That's very, very cool. I love seeing Pam back. I will say that. That's all
I
I'll
don't
say
think
on
Pam's back. She was always there.
that. Yeah, true. Okay, I'll take
She
that.
never left.
I like it. I'll
You know that song
take
like
her where I
Phil
can get her.
Collins, "You'll Be in My Heart." That's what it's about.
You'll be
Hasbro
in
market.
my pack.
You'll be in my bag.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a Ghostbusters prop. Very cool. Love it. Give me more.
Yes, Lou.
I think. Oh, I probably shouldn't have added that Austin Young is still alive.
Austin
I think
Young
he wants to
is-
keep that quiet.
Yeah, against his wish, he doesn't want people.
He
to
doesn't
know
want
this,
people to know.
Yeah, couldn't. I don't know who it was.
So yeah, really excited about this. I know that once these things start arriving, everyone's going to be very excited, and yeah.
When
I can't wait.
are they supposed to be shipping?
They're saying spring, so 4 or 5 months probably. It's not that far. This year's almost over. Crazy enough to.
I had completely forgotten that they came with 3 exclusive mini puffs with the like burnt. I know they're just the same
Oh,
ones
right,
with a different paint job, but I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it's got the different tiers. They've got the mini puffs, and there's like a Spangler journal.
Yeah, and there's like the dumb marshmallow that thing.
The slime stuff. I want to read.
like that.
I want to read the whole Spangler journal. He's like, day 1 in Oklahoma. Ray is pissed off at me. I took all the traps, the old Cadillac, all gone. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm listening. Hey, I want to say something. I know this is toy anxiety. I watched the Ray Stantz Phoebe Spangler phone call scene 3 times a week. It is one of my favorites.
You committed it to memory from watching it so
I
much.
love that scene so much. It's such an insane slammer, huh? Been there myself. Like, what? You're referencing my other favorite scene in Ghostbusters when they went to jail. Awesome. Any other thoughts on this? Oh, this is actually really interesting. They figured out a way you can control the pack with the wand, which is awesome. They kind of reverse engineered it.
Oh, okay. That's so cool.
Yeah,
that makes sense. And you said Dan Aykroyd says this will be shooting this spring?
Yes, this spring we're hoping to get.
I'm glad I got it out.
That's a good
I
one.
thought of it
That's
a few
good.
minutes ago. I was like,
Boy.
sneak it in.
Oh boy, we got a pack that you're gonna love. We're gonna be shooting it this spring.
It's gotta be perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
I do believe they will be passing the torch on to us with these Proton packs. All right, there you go.
Mhm.
What else, guys? Anything else?
I made
it
Tony
looks great.
Taylor laugh. Thank you.
That's all you can ask for. If you can make Tony Taylor laugh, you're having a good day.
Yes.
So if you guys
You're
want to see,
welcome is actually what I should say.
if you guys want to see more on that, you can check out the 1027. What I love about the Hasbro 1027 stream, it was for the premium members only, and they streamed it for everybody. So,
That's just
which
isn't
I don't
fair.
care about. I really don't care. Some people are like, well, what am I paying for this premium membership for? Is like, that's on you, dude. If you think that, you're the
You wanted to.
right.
You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. It's for the
I
free
don't pay
shipping.
for it.
It's for the free shipping. That's the
Who
only
cares?
reason to get it. You get free shipping
100%.
from Pulse.
Thank you, Davey. Appreciate that. Abby is low key the funniest member of Toy Anxiety. I had to read that for those audio listeners later.
I think we all have our moments.
Well, he's low key, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's low key,
He's
right?
low key, right? And
Thank you.
I am low key not a Marvel fan.
You low key don't know who Thor is.
I low key have no idea what Ragnarok is. So guys, you guys are rocking in the chat. Thank you so much. How many likes are we at?
Can
Someone
look
will
it
tell
up.
us.
Someone will know.
Someone will figure it out before I will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke Star
124.
Hell yeah, that's
Well,
great.
will on our own ever be featured in future Ghostbusters movies? Probably not. But I'd like.
But I wish. Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, we'd love that.
Honestly, I hope the next Ghostbusters movie is called Ghostbusters on Our Own. That's it. That's all I want.
Okay. I hope it's Ghostbusters Jack and Jill, and it's all Ray Parker Jr. And those were the only 2 characters.
No, his original band, Radio.
Excuse me,
RAYDIO.
RAYDO Radio had a
Radio.
hit. Jack and Jill. Look it up. It's just fantastic. It's on Spotify.
All right, let's talk about toxic toy relationships, okay? We got a lot of people watching.
Floor is yours, Craig.
Okay, here's the
Yes.
deal. I have been in, and I'm going to actually bring up some visual reference here. I have been.
Is it your eBay history?
No. See, that's the thing. Like, this is not.
That'll let you know
This is not necessarily.
the toxicity of your toy relationship. Hey, make Jake
Cool.
laugh funniest member
Cool.
tonight.
I'm so glad we're having a nice system of a down.
Who cares? Everybody else was thinking it.
Everyone.
Can't talk about toxicity. All right. Continue.
Okay, that's a good song. So they revealed a bunch more Star Wars stuff, and maybe this is more of a, broader comment on fandom and how we invest our hard-earned money into these, physical representations of the things. What are you laughing at already? Like
I'm
what?
just
What?
laughing.
What? What?
Davey said lol, literally everyone, just because of what I said.
Literally, yeah. Okay.
I
Everyone's
know, okay?
Everyone's having a great
We're all
time.
thinking it.
Got a serious discussion topic here, okay? Laughter ends now. Time to take this shit seriously. I'm a Black Series collector. I have a ton of Black Series. I mean, I got rid of some, but I have hundreds. I'm not sure they really bring me joy and happiness, but I can't bring myself to part with them because I genuinely like a lot of them. I like the ones of the characters that I love. I love my Empire Strikes Back figures. I love my Return of the Jedi figures. I love some of my prequel figures. But so they're rolling out, they every couple weeks we get new announcements of new figures. And by the way, this is not this. I'll tell you what this discussion is not. This discussion is not about prices and pre-orders and like being frustrated about like which characters they put. We talk about that stuff all the time.
This is high level.
This is more about the personal relationship that we have with the characters and why we feel the need to spend money on the toys. And they're going to put out, a Mara Jade figure, okay? Mara Jade Black Series figure. Cool. Star Wars extended universe, Luke Skywalker's wife. On paper, very cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
My gut reaction, oh, I need that. My second reaction is, but do I?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I think I need it?
I'm going to make you sing it, Craig.
What does it say?
Wake up, sell your toys and make a little markup. Thank you, Bacon McShane. Dude, that was a big song. I remember listening to it on the way to school.
Okay. Well, that's also the wrong song.
Is it?
That's Chop Suey.
That's Chop Suey.
All right, well, you know what? Just let me have my moment. Come on, let me be funniest. Thank you. Continue.
So the question I've been coming to, this is why I wanted to have this conversation tonight, is like, at what point are you like the goal? I think the reason we had an episode a couple months ago called "Why Do We Collect?" Right, and I think that what we came to is like, well, for me, I don't want to speak for anybody else. It was about, by the way, I would like you guys to participate. This is not just like to like, this is not real. This is not me like, this is not a confessional. Like I really want to have a conversation.
Yeah, we've talked about it. I know my talking points.
Why would I be willing to spend $30, $25 on a character that I don't really know or care about just because it's part of this broader collection? Why do I feel an anxiety about not getting it when I know that there's a chance I might buy it and throw it on the floor and not open it for 6 months? So like, is it an addiction? Is it a sickness? Is it fear of missing out? I just want to kind of get the ball rolling on this conversation. Okay.
Yeah. The origin, the nature of your psyche, your problem. Let's figure it out.
Jake, is what I'm saying, does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, but it's like on one hand, you think like that's kind of what collecting is that you collect the series. And if you don't, there's always like, I've always sort of felt that too a little bit until maybe the last couple of years, is that you feel like you have to collect the whole thing. It's like, well, I have to get the whole run,
Right.
But like clearly that's impossible nowadays with things like Marvel Legends or Black Series. It's impossible. I mean, I know some people probably out there have the entire run of Black Series, but it's seemingly impossible. And I mean, I kind of do the same thing. Like, I'm perfectly content picking and choosing like which Ninja Turtles I buy. I don't buy everything, but I was redoing parts of my room this weekend, and I was redoing all the Ninja Turtle stuff, and I realized I found 2 unopened 2-packs of Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
And I was like, one of them's a April and a Casey. I'm like, okay, cool. I need to open these. But then like one of the other ones, I was like, where do I put this? Do I want to? I just didn't feel excited about opening it or taking those out and finding a place for them on the shelf. And it's kind of the same thing. It's like trying to realize each person has to realize where their line is for how far into the line you're going to go.
Well, that April,
you got to look in the mirror and assess where you are, if you're displaying it anymore. Like I had to do that. I had a toxic relationship with blind bags for a few years there. It was just like I couldn't stop. And then I was like, what am I doing with them? Now I'm buying bigger figures. This is the narrative I'm spinning.
Bigger
and
blind
I
bags?
like it. Yeah.
Bigger blind. You
Well,
just opened a blind bag
Oh,
toy
Jesus, I did
20
just
minutes ago.
contradict myself. Like when I go to Toy Tokyo, I like to get something nice.
Michael Traverso says, I don't know, but when you all figure it out, I'll explain why I collect Mondo Masters of the Universe, Netflix Masters of the Universe, Masterverse Masters of the Universe, Motu Origins, and You Back to Eternia. Well, yeah, like
That's awesome.
Yeah.
that's awesome. You clearly like He-Man.
I think it's a healthy
But I
relationship.
want to
And his
know.
friends.
But I want to know. Do you collect anything other than Masters of the Universe? Because like, if I only collected Ninja Turtles and that was my only collection, then yeah, then I would collect the animated and the originals
Right,
and the
right.
movie. But I collect 50 other things, so I don't have the room.
Right.
So
Well, Jake,
that's
that
interesting.
2-pack, the April Casey 2-pack you're talking about, I have the same issue with that. Whereas, when we found out that they were making it, it was
Mhm.
like, okay, it's 2022. Okay. And we're getting a highly detailed action figure 2-pack from this one-off scene from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that came out literally in 1990.
Yeah.
So your first thought is, oh my God, I can't believe it. I need this. I've wanted this my whole life.
Mhm.
But I'm in the same boat. It's like I already have 2 Casey Jones figures and an April figure. I don't have a swing set for them to hang out on. Oh, you're holding it there.
Well, my main thing was, I have the first Casey they put out where they didn't have the likeness rights,
Uh-huh.
and then I never found that second Casey. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is Casey without a mask.
Right.
So that was my main reason for wanting the 2-pack. And April's in different, she's in a different outfit too, but I don't really care about that. But
Right.
for some reason, I felt like I felt bad for the actor of Casey Jones that I didn't have the figure where you see his face. I was like,
Hey,
oh,
did you
well.
see I put his post in our IG stories yesterday?
I don't think I
He
did.
just Elias Koteas, who played Casey Jones, he shared this picture of him back in that time. I was like, God, this guy was so fucking cool. Mega J Retro, who we'll have to have Mega J on. I really like him a lot. I like his stuff. We did a show with Geek Dad recently. Says HasLab and crowdfund projects are my toxic relationships. I've dipped into my overdraft just to get an exclusive.
Mhm.
Listen, that just means you're dedicated. Like, if you're willing to go negative in your bank account for a couple of days just to make sure you get that, guess what? A year from now, when that thing delivers, you're not going to remember that you owed Bank of America $75 for 2 days. I respect that.
Yeah, time heals all wounds.
Money's
you-
fake. It's okay.
Also,
You
overdraft
get it
fees.
back.
But
Not
overdraft
real.
fees,
It's
they used to be $25, but now it's $10. That's
They're-
basically
they're-
free.
Yeah.
okay.
It's basically nothing. Mega J, I'll connect with you. I want to have you on the show. Lots of good comments. Let's see here. Thomas Crosby, if I don't open a figure with 2 to 3 days of buying it, then I didn't need it. Ooh,
Whoa, that's a.
Oh, is that
if-
how you
if-
determine?
Man, if I stuck to that, then I'm looking around at the floor and it's like,
dude, one time I bought a car and didn't drive it for a month. Good discussion here, guys. I like that. I like
Mhm.
that. Brinkley Mitchell says the only character I care about in the set is Mary J because I read almost every book she's been in. I wouldn't care otherwise. I don't want to go broke just to have the set. There you go. SoCal says for most toy lines, I try to get to the main good and bad guys. Very few I want the entire line. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like it becomes hard. The longer when G.I. Joe Classifieds came out, it was really easy to be a completist that first 2 months because there was only 8 figures, and then you close your eyes, you open them. And there's 40, and there's exclusives, and there's repaints, and it gets really stressful. Abby, do you have your notes that you wrote?
Yeah, I sent them to an email to you.
You want me to read them?
Sure, it's just some guidelines. I was,
So
sitting on the
Abby
couch,
sent me some guidelines. Okay, I think she's got this all
Mhm.
figured out. I was gonna make a
having been through a few diagnoses myself, I wanted to help write the guidelines for this.
Yes.
For a toxic relationship with toys.
Okay, very good.
Just the warning signs.
Okay, so Abby has come up with some warning signs. Do you want to read these? Or you want me to regale everybody?
You can do it. Yeah.
Okay. God, I get a lot of emails. Where is this fucking thing? How many likes are we at, by the way?
I just posted it. We're at 140. We need 60 more.
Okay, 60 more
This will
likes.
get us to 60 likes.
All right, so Abby has sent us a list, the top 10 warning signs of a toxic toy relationship. So we'll go 10 to 1. This is like David Letterman used to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, top 10 toy anxiety warning signs of a toxic relationship. And if this goes well, this could be an isolated clip that we'll put on YouTube by itself. So
It's up to you.
Lots to look
Craig, it's
forward
up to you to sell it.
All right, number 10. Oh, wait, hold on.
Some music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is there a drum roll on this thing?
I'm sure we could find one.
I'll just put some music up here. Put General Rock. Okay, here we go. General Rock music. Top 10 warning signs of a toxic toy relationship. Number 10, irritability while streaming. Okay, we've all gone through that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, payment plan abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Couple too many sideshows and Klarnas.
Mm-hmm.
You ever have
I've
one of
done
those
that.
weeks?
I've
One of
done
those
that.
weeks
Yep.
Yeah.
where you're like, oh, I shouldn't have bought all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 8, your mailman asks if you're okay.
Let's check on you.
Oh, I
Delivering
like
a lot of
this one.
packages.
Number 7, blackout trips to Walmart and Target. You don't even remember going or why you're there.
But you see the receipts.
That happens to me. Like,
I
that-
know. These are all written about
Dude,
you.
seriously. I will go to Walmart and be like, ooh, I'm going to check out the toy aisle. And then I get there and go, I was here yesterday. This exact same one. Nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, lack of interest in other toy lines you once collected. Yeah, I go through that.
That's a
I
sign
go
that it's
through that.
toxic. Yeah.
I go hard and then I stop caring and then I sell them and then I get FOMO and I buy them again. It's a cycle. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, going broke. Obviously, yes. If you're
Mhm.
running out of money
That's a
and
warning
you're still
sign.
buying, I know. By the
You
way,
might have a problem.
I'm going to kill the music for a second. I want to say something. This is a safe space for everybody. We all know that every single person in this chat has bought a toy on a day where they probably shouldn't have bought a toy,
Yeah.
where they had a bill to pay instead, but they said, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Okay.
So you got to cope and get through life.
All right. Number 4, trouble sleeping due to eBay auction induced insomnia.
Oh.
Jake, have you ever lost sleep thinking about your watch list?
I get on eBay every night. That's how I make myself go to sleep, is that I have to get on eBay for a little bit.
Yep. Some people count sheep. Other people count.
Offers, listings,
Yeah.
lots.
Number 3, space danger syndrome, loss of shelf space, and some more serious cases, an entire loss of a bathroom or kitchen.
Everyone's calling me out because this is like you might be a redneck, except it's you might be Craig if. What we're doing is Jeff Foxworthy.
That's what it is. If your primary mode of transportation is a his tank that turns into a transformer, you might have a toy problem.
Wait, you're doing Joe Dirt doing
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff
Yeah,
Foxworthy.
There you go. There you go.
Dang.
Number 2, increased regret and fear of missing out. I think that is the that answers the question that
Mhm.
we've been talking about this whole time,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's that if I don't get this, I will feel like if I don't order this HasLab, we didn't really talk about the HasLab. You know that
Yeah.
the
R.I.P.
Engine of Vengeance ended yesterday. It did not
Mm-hmm.
make it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to
We
have
tried,
those
folks.
kind of like that fear of missing out. Like I love that Galactus toy.
Yeah.
Galactus has always been one of my favorite villains in the Marvel universe. And at the time I couldn't spend that money, but I was like, whatever. Like I'll
Mhm.
get it at some point if I want it at some
Right,
point.
right,
It,
right.
the fear of missing out has never, I don't know, it's never gotten to me too bad, because if it's something I really want, I just figure out I'll sell something else or figure out a way to make it happen. But
Mm-hmm.
I understand how it can be a
Right.
a spiral.
Well, one thing before we get to the first one thing a lot of listeners and watchers have said to us before is that, I mean, who was it? Flash a couple weeks ago said before watching our show, he only collected Flash stuff, and now he's got all sorts of stuff. Like
Yeah.
you can easily get excited and influenced by your peers when they're excited about something.
Mhm.
It's the reason why Jake has bought.
Well, it happened
Masters
to me
of the
with
Universe toys, yeah.
exactly. It happened to me with Masters of the Universe, something I don't give a fuck about, and
Right.
had a collection of at some point.
And now
A pretty good collection going,
Yeah.
you know.
the number one warning sign of a toxic toy relationship: loss of appetite, dizziness, or trouble breathing when in the toy aisle. Now, I don't know if this. What?
There was something about space danger at some point.
We already read that one.
Oh, you
Did
read
that
it?
one.
Yeah. That was number 3.
Cool.
Now I don't want to. This doesn't happen in the toy aisle, but I remember at Toy Fair 2020 when I saw Back to the Future NECA Ultimates, and Jake saw the NECA Jaws stuff.
Mhm.
I was doing the. I
Yeah.
felt like George Costanza, like, am I having a heart attack? Kind of freaking out a little bit. Abby, that was a great list.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now there's some more stuff you wrote. What is this stuff on the bottom?
Just topics.
Some Q&A.
Yeah.
What do I do to help myself or a friend struggling with this? Keep an eye on the red flags and warning signs and join group therapy. There you go. There you go. Why don't you go ahead and plug group therapy?
Yeah, group therapy. If you want to keep talking about your toxic relationship with toys and make friends while you're doing it, just go on Facebook and search for Yes Have Some Podcast Group Therapy. You'll find our group there. It's closed because we like to keep it really quality. Keep the bots out, keep the memes out. It's a safe space, and we love talking toys, and whatever we talk about on the show or on our podcast, you're welcome to post about. And like I said, you make tons of friends when you join the group. So
There
do
you
it.
go. Stephen Martin says it's a reality distortion zone here at Toy Anxiety. I head to eBay after every episode and sometimes during. We like
Yeah.
that.
I do. Hey, I get on eBay during the show sometimes too, because we'll talk about something and it will release a memory that has been lost about a toy line, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that those existed. Or someone will bring up a toy, like anytime we were talking about Muppets a couple of months back, and it was just like, why don't I have these? And it happens often where your blind spots growing up get filled in when we're talking about toys, or we have somebody else on the show talking about something, and it's like, oh, what? Okay.
Right. Michael Traverso says, when I watch Geek Dad Life on Sundays, it's like old school Home Shopping Network. They're good at getting folks to buy stuff they talk about. Yeah, those guys. I mean, listen, that's what this is all about.
It's like medicinal therapeutic.
It is. By the way, you're seeing this ticker at the bottom. We do have Extreme Toy Anxiety tonight. It's our official Patreon after show. If you want to get in on that, we do it every Tuesday after the main show. Patreon.com/YesHaveSome. Sign up for the $5 tier and up. We also have an exclusive Discord channel and Instagram that goes along with all of our bonus audio content. Jake, I said this to Abby the other day. Life is stressful. We all have our anxieties. We all have our hang-ups. But at the end of the day, I'm 38 years old, going on 39. Remember kids used to do that? How old are you? 14 going on 15? You didn't need to say the second part.
39 and a half.
I deduced it from
37.
the age. I had I can eat candy for breakfast, and I can eat ice cream for dinner, and I could buy any toy I want, and I'm really happy about that. Like, I don't. There might be people who say, well, you don't have kids, you're missing out, or whatever. But like, to me, and by the way, I know a lot of people here have kids. We love your kids. Great kids.
Absolutely. But when we count our gratefuls, like we did today on our walk, my number one grateful was that I could buy some toys at Target.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah,
It just makes me happy.
It's more of a commentary on like part of what we do and why we do it is we are trying to recapture something from our youth, right? But that's okay. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because who wants to grow
what
up?
we're doing? Is that all? I mean, sure, a little bit, but also like, can't we just say that toys are cool? And it's not even just that. It's like, Godzilla is cool, so I want a God. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess that all comes down to it is stuff that rooted up here when I was a child,
right? But let me expand on it. It's not just recapturing. It's you now have the thank you, AJ.
Yeah.
You now have the ability to make the decision on your own. You don't have to ask your mom, can I get that Godzilla? You could wake up tomorrow morning and go, I'm going to buy that Godzilla. And I think like the longer you're an adult, the more you forget. Like, do you remember the first time you drove by yourself and went to like get fast food by yourself for the first time?
Yes, I didn't have a license, but it's very fun. And I stole my brother's car, which was
Brock,
fun.
I love this.
Oh, Brock is about to enter
My
a
child
whole new
support ends in
era.
18 months. Our collective is going to explode.
Congratulations, Brock.
That's awesome.
That's so exciting.
But my mom I think my mom probably hurt or helped because I was an only child, and if there was anything, if I was like, hey, I want that, like, I got it. You know what I mean? My mom still, like, I literally got a text from my mom not that, like, a couple weeks ago, and it was a Godzilla toy, and she's like, hey, do you have this? And I'm like, no, but what are you doing? She's like, I got it, don't worry. And I'm like,
got you.
What? It's like
That's
a vintage Trendmasters Godzilla toy because she just saw it in a thrift store, you know?
That's literally the best.
By the way, Kyle Schoen says, first time tuning in, new subscriber, huge Turtles and X-Men fanatic. You guys are the best. Buddy of mine, highly recommended. I'll be catching every week. Thank you,
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mainly a big Thor fan, I think. Like, I know all the
Honestly,
characters.
you've read all the comics. Familiar.
And I love this. SoCal. Deal I have with my son if he's hunting with me. If I buy a toy, he can get one too.
That's cool.
Nice.
I like that. See, I do like for the folks in here who do have kids and stuff, you make it a family affair. And I know a lot of the people in here with kids or without kids who are partnered up with fellow collectors. I mean, Abby's a collector. I'm a collector. Jake, your significant other, is a collector. Now, I do see a couple guys in here saying they have to ask their wives. And for you guys, good luck. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I bet your wife will say it's fine. In fact, can I just say this?
If they really love you, they'll let you buy it.
You guys have my permission to not have to ask anymore.
Let her buy something.
Just buy it. Then your
you're
wife
an
can
adult. Buy it on the quiet.
there's something your wife wants to collect.
Quiet buying.
Quiet buying.
Yeah.
Listen, get a credit card they don't know about.
Secondary email. It's easy.
Yeah. You know, there should be there should be an ashleymadison.com for toy collectors. You know that website? It's for people who want to go have affairs.
Yeah.
They should have that for toys.
Book a weekend at the Toys R Us in Canada.
Wait,
I
no,
don't know.
listen.
Oh, what is your idea?
Ashley Madison was I don't know if it's still around, but it was a website where you could sign up and it was like Tinder, but it was specifically to cheat on your significant other. Now, I don't support this behavior, but if it's toys, I support it. Toy cheating's fine. Okay. Toy infidelity. Our other show.
Toy fidelity.
Toy fidelity. Okay?
Toy fidelity. Okay.
And you would sign up, and what it would be like you make purchases. They ship them anonymously to like a locker at like a Amazon pickup station, but your credit card statement doesn't show like it's from Big Bad Toy Store or wherever. It's just like your wife's like, oh, I see you made a $50 donation to the human fund.
Human fund.
That's our Ashley Madison. We make a human fund. That's really just a front for toy collecting and trading.
Money for humans.
Money for humans.
Perfect. This is perfect. See?
I love it. I love it.
I love it. By the way, guys, we do not support infidelity.
No.
It don't make any. Listen, you can buy a Black Series figure without telling your significant other, but if you're gonna be bringing HasLabs and Eternias and those kind of, although the day I showed up with the USS Flag, Abby didn't know that was gonna happen, and she didn't care. So
I did not care.
Hal was
Still
with
don't.
me. Hal was with me. I left without Hal and came back with an aircraft carrier and a Hal.
How'd you fit all that in the car?
Hal had to ride the carrier home.
Yes, exactly. Anything else on this toxic toy nonsense before we get to
do what
sad
makes you
comments?
happy. That's all I'll say.
Do what makes you happy.
I agree.
Happy buying toys makes you happy. Continue to do so.
There we go. All good. The tiny plastic human fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Oh, Polly Pocket Amory.
Yes. Also,
Cool.
I kind of like if you collect multiple lines of the same brand. Like if you collect both NECA and Super 7 Ninja Turtles, it's kind of like you're in a polyamorous toy relationship. And it's very modern and very new and very now. And I like that. It's very exciting.
Mhm.
Got Red on You says, how do couples handle buying collectibles these days? I've dated like-minded people before where the whole, oh, that's awesome, but we both don't need one. Let's just get one and share it. I mean, I guess it
depends.
Just
Like when it comes to a Razor Crest, we don't both need one. Like a big thing like that, no.
Right. Most homes, you don't need to have a dual Razor Crest household.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that. That's one of my favorite things I like to say.
You go over to a dinner party. Oh, look, they have 2 Razor Crests.
Yes. It's like Back to the Future. Whoa, 2 Razor Crests? You guys must be rich. He's just kidding. Nobody has 2 Razor Crests. Oh, look, this is a classic. This is the one where Luke Skywalker shows up at the end and saves Grogu. What do you mean it's a classic? It's brand new. Yeah, I saw it on Disney Plus. What's Disney Plus? This is a new version of Back to the Future. Well, you guys
Greg
know
just
what
spends
I'm
the rest of the show just
cool.
We shut up and just see how long he goes on quoting Back to the Future.
We have no more creativity to give. Go ahead. Just do the plot of the movie.
Just do my Star Wars version of Back to the Future.
Uh-huh.
It's Kylo Ren. He's an idiot. Parents are probably idiots too.
You know you want it. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that one.
What was that?
You know you want it.
What is that?
Isn't that Biff?
He's Biff? Oh yeah, Biff does say, you know you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's Kylo Ren.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Okay.
Are we good here?
Have we hit 200 likes yet?
No.
Golly.
All right. We gotta get off this Back to the Future thing.
So here we do.
We're at 163.
All right. Well, we're gonna.
Oh, we're super close.
We're about to get to sad comments, and if we don't hit the like goal by the end, we will have to push the giveaway to next week.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to get in on winning,
Gee, I guess nobody wants oh, it was this thing. For some reason, I forgot and thought it was that dumb Transformer His Tank thing.
No. This is the 40th anniversary He-Man figure, and if you want to win it, we got to hit 200 likes tonight. I'm gonna put the form in here one more time. First I got to get okay. Here's what the rest of the show is good. This was a fun discussion. I don't know if we solved anybody's. I don't think I solved. I didn't even get to talk about what I wanted to talk about.
I mean, you can talk about it. Let's go.
It's just that.
What are you doing?
I walk into the toy room and I look in some corners and I feel happy. In some corners I don't feel happy.
Which corners make you not feel happy?
Yeah.
My Black Series corner.
Then get rid of it.
But here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get rid of them all. And then in 2 weeks, they're going to announce a Black Series HasLab that I'm going to really want. And I'm not going to be able to reasonably start over on my Black Series.
But here's the thing, though. You're not going to display all of your Black Series with that HasLab. You know what I mean? Like, who cares if you don't have I know you got rid of some. What do you have right now? I
mainly only got rid of like troopers and stuff like that.
Why don't you just like pare down to the main cast, the main core characters, and just get rid of all the fluff?
I thought that's what I did, and I still have like 300 figures.
You need a second. This is what you need. You need a second person to come in and help you to go through. It's like, when you watch like this is exactly what it is. You ever watch the show where people are like hoarding? And then when it gets to and I'm not trying to say that buying toys is like hoarding, but the part in the show where they when they're getting rid of everything and someone's like, well, I need this toaster, and they're like, do you really need that toaster? And they're like, you know what? You're right. I'll put this in the go pile. You need that person to come help you go through your Black Series with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get rid of that.
It needs to take a pair of eyes. There you go. Mm-hmm. I like that. Jake. Yeah, but if Jake comes over, he's going to be get rid of this shit.
No,
What's this guy's name?
I mean, I'll only do what needs to be done.
All right.
That's what the mob said. And now I'm missing 3 cousins. Concerning toxicity, I collect teams so I don't buy everything. And after I finish my favorite X-Men, I feel the rarest thing in collecting complete. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Yeah. That's good. I like that. Okay, so we'll keep going to the chat here. We've got a lot of fun stuff. This was really fun conversation tonight. Okay, so if you want to get in on Extreme Toy Anxiety, it's going to happen after this. The link is in the Discord. You do have to be part of the Patreon to get in on that. And what we will do is get to sad comments. Jake, do you have some sad comments tonight?
I got a couple, yeah.
Cool.
Now, Abby, for those who are new, because we do have some new viewers, what are sad comments?
First of all, thank you if you're new. We appreciate you being here. Sad comments. It's our runaway hit segment that was started by, I guess, Jake, Craig, and Ryan doing it, and then I read some sometimes. But this is when we go to the internet and go to the comment section on Instagram posts and Facebook posts from toy companies, and we find the longest, saddest comments that we can share, and then we do a dramatic reading.
Yes,
because that's really what we're doing.
It's really Shakespeare if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right. It's a dramatic interpretation of it's life imitating art.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shakespeare at the round table.
Death Saves wants to know if we have a P.O. box because they have duplicate calico critters from Blind Packs.
Shut
Whoa.
up.
We do. I'm going to put it in the thing right now.
Oh my god. That's that perfect cross section.
Thank you guys. We do have a PO box. Appreciate it. All right, let's get to some sad comments now. Jake, where are your comments coming from tonight?
First one I got is from NECA, and it's from the Auto T thing that they're doing.
Okay, so Auto T is like the weird digital NFT. Nobody understands it.
Yeah,
thing.
and it's like it's also, I guess, something that I came to understand through. Well, I don't want to say that I understand it, but while reading the comments today, I guess whenever they did the pre-orders, it all said like within 15 days it will be shipped or something like that.
Okay.
And I guess the 15 days is like up and nobody's getting any shipping.
Oh no! Walmart didn't come through on the shipping time. Oh
Yeah.
man!
Aw.
I could have swore they would have definitely
You thought they would have had it.
nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's in Walmart's wheelhouse to definitely get the shipping time right. Huh, okay. All right, let's go to the music here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the video today, but the video will be back next week. But I do have the music. So Jacob Walsh, first sad comment: NECA Walmart Auto T. Here.
Peter Pizza.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna get a Pizza Hut one for next.
Okay.
I was gonna say, don't get Pizza Hut. I regretted that.
No.
Here we go.
NECA, why don't you actually treat your collector customers with respect than this bullshit and disrespect? This is a glorified pre-order for shit you don't have, while you've already lied about pretty much everything pertaining to Auto T. Quit the scams. Just list the product on your store so we can get it with a limit. Foot soldiers should always be up for army builders. Fix your shit. It's not that hard, really. Lately, all you do right is alienate your clients.
Get your shit in order.
I like referring to the collectors as clients.
Stop
Yeah.
the scams.
I'm a client of NECA's.
Right.
I'm not happy with
I'm
what's
a
going on.
client.
I'm a client. It sounds so much better than I'm a toy collector who lives in my mom's back bedroom. Okay, so people are not happy. Okay, that was a good one. Thank you for that. What do we have next?
Let's see. I got one that's like a
This is a Star Wars. Just here. Well, it's a Star Wars one.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
All
a
right,
Star
here we go.
Wars.
Star Wars sad comment. Here we go.
9 likes away.
9
Thank
likes
you
away
all
from
so
the-
Dang,
much.
We might do it.
See you later on for
Wait
extreme.
a minute. Hold on. Why is it not starting over?
Craig, quit the scams. Come on.
Yeah, come on, NECA.
It's just playing it from the middle of the song.
No.
No? All right.
Fix it.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix
Oh,
it right
boy.
now. No, I got it.
Mhm.
So give me
Alright.
2 seconds. We're gonna give the giveaway. It's gonna be all good. All right, here we go. Here we
All
go.
right. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Star Wars sad comment coming at you right now. Jacob Walsh. Here we go. It's processing. It's processing. Here we go.
people will stick around for the process.
Anytime.
I think it's going. It's
There we
This is
go.
like our
There we
processing
go.
segment.
Here we
There you
go. Here we go. Could we get some repacks? Is that too much to ask for? Don't change anything, just slightly change the packaging. Oh, and raise the price. I don't want to pay more for the same figure I already have. Don't make any new figures, ever. Just reuse the same molds over and over forever. Please?
You know what?
I can't tell if there's sarcasm in there.
I'm detecting some sarcasm, and I don't like it. You know, I did have a thought, by the way. I understand that like repacks are part of the game. For you know, they got to re-release figures. They got to get the popular characters back on the shelf. We're gonna have Boba Fett re-released all the time. My problem is the way they announce it during their live streams, like it's a big deal. Like they should at the beginning of the Hasbro live stream be like, "Hey guys, just to let you know, for our collectors who missed out, we're gonna have 5 re-releases that are coming. Here they are. List them and then move on to the new stuff. Don't be like, we know you're excited for this. Back in the line, Boba Fett. It's like we fucking bought this figure 6 times already. I'm sorry if you just discovered Star Wars and you're like, who's this interesting character? What are you doing?
We hit 200 likes.
So we have a fire background
Yes,
now?
and-
Oh my god.
Oh, that
my
seems
God.
dangerous.
It reminds me of my favorite new Star Wars character, Boba Fett. Have you heard of him? All right, Jake, what do you got next?
Great job.
I got one
Thanks,
about the Proton pack.
Ooh, we got a HasLab. Okay. HasLab Proton Pack. Here we go. Sad comment. WYHS Radio celebrating 1 year of Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I can't figure out the right word to describe it. It's not unfair that this was only available for a small window and now will be on the secondary market for exorbitant prices. But it also doesn't seem very market-minded. Certainly there are many more GB fans going forward from December 2021 that would jump at the chance to purchase this for $400. If given the opportunity again, I sure would.
Ooh.
Wow.
That fits the bill for one of the saddest comments I've ever heard.
It's a
Mhm.
sad one.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit was up for pre-order for months. They sold 20,000 of them.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. Hey, dude, sorry you're not going to be able to go to Ollie's next week and get a Proton pack. Oh, we got sad comments from him. I like these. Like, I don't want to say it's not fair, but
Yeah.
sorry, dude. Hey, there's an old phrase, and for our international listeners, this originated here in America. It's called if you snooze, you lose.
You lose, sir.
You lose.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You get nothing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy paying. By the way, it's not going to be. Here's the thing. Look at Galactus. Costs $400. What is it? 350, 400 resale. It's like $650. People who really want a Proton pack are going to be able to get one. They're not going to be $2,000 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to a year from now, they're going for $2,000, and I'm completely wrong, like normal. Can't win. All right, Jake. Do we have any more?
I got one more at Star Wars.
All right, one more sad comment, and then we've got our giveaway, and then we're getting the fuck out of
Coming
here.
at you.
All right, here we go, Jake. This is also Star Wars, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got one more here. Loading up the music, and here I almost played the Ezra Miller update on accident. Which we haven't had one in a while. That might be a good thing. All right.
That's good.
Here we go, Jake.
Let's do it. Wow. Really no love for OT stuff, huh? Third Cal figure in the line, while my Jabba sits pretty much alone since his release many years ago. My cantina has but a few tenants. Lando is sitting alone on Bespin. A lone Ewok guards his empty village. Hell, I'd even settle for prequel stuff if you really don't want to do OT stuff. Why are you making these comic book figures? They have been peg-warming shelves around here since their launch, with all the fans commenting on your social medias, telling you exactly what they want, and you deliver pretty much none of it. Do you care at all? Will any of you address this in your streams? I really think it's time for a staff rehash in Hasbro's Star Wars department. Nothing personal for the people currently implicated, but this line is dying at retail. Something needs to happen. Star Wars is the Mac Daddy of toy collecting, and they should be light years ahead of the game. Just my opinion.
Hold on.
It was eloquent right up to Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy?
Very well written.
I bet that guy also saw the Darth Revan figure and was like, yo, that's pimp.
Yes.
It's so
You
hard
haven't
not.
cycled out Mac Daddy or Pimp.
It's so hard not to
time.
laugh at the my cantina has but a few tenants.
Yeah,
Windows
that's I was
sitting
like,
alone.
this
That
is
sounds like a
sad.
lonely woman.
It's like poetry.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the
A lone Ewok guards his empty village.
a poet outside the gates.
I feel like a lonely moisture farmer on a rough season on the sands of Tatooine. God damn it. Somebody asked if this was Ryan's comment, by the way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, dude. Jason Chrysler. Yeah, dude, Star Wars legit is pimp. We should put out we should
It's
put
legit
out
pimp.
Star Wars is
Yo, dude,
legit
that's
pimp
pimp.
shirt.
That's funny, yeah.
Dude, Star Wars is pimp, dude.
Mhm.
Star Wars is the Mac Daddy of toy collecting, dude.
Yeah, we'll pimp your toy collection.
yeah. Oh my god. They're doing crisscross now.
Whoa.
It's
Oh.
the making a Mac. All right. Let's
I know we're done here, but I guess
Sure.
we're just gonna ignore the whole. Did we talk about the HasLab not funding at all, or are we just gonna save that? Or
well, actually, that
Or-
background that you see is that's a
The
picture of
burning
it.
Effigy.
That's a picture of them lowering the engine of vengeance into that vat of whatever at the end of Terminator 2.
it's going
Yeah.
down with the
Percent.
T1. Yeah.
Ghost Rider's got his thumb up. Da-da-da,
Except for it's like
Dun,
this.
dun, dun, dun.
He's going, but it's a thumbs down though.
Sorry,
Dun,
this
dun,
is
dun,
insane.
dun.
We've lost our mind. No, guys, Satanic Underboob lives.
Yes.
I promise you.
Lives.
It lives.
Satanic
will
Underboob
return.
will never die.
It never
It
dies.
will return.
Brought to you on the show.
Yeah.
Mr. Davey.
Flash said the last tier was actual fire.
yeah.
Yeah, like Dante's Inferno.
Listen, we're just joking around. We love the Marvel team. I now know why you cry. And if you really want to shine them off, it's no early bird for you, baby. I listen, we love Ryan and we love Dan and we
Yeah.
love Dwight, and they there's a lot that goes into those projects. I think at the end of the day, it was just really expensive. Just expensive,
Yeah.
and there's competing prices. I mean, everything's expensive right now. Inflation is a real thing. I know people talk about it, but news is expensive, and news is expensive. Gas
I
is
was
expensive.
about to say.
News
Greg's
is
trying to
expensive.
get all serious.
No,
and he's
everything's
just talking
expensive.
You're not
gibberish.
paying attention.
Listen.
Pizza Hut is
Craig.
expensive.
There's
Decent
nothing
pizza
more
is
expensive than this war.
Buckle it.
You must understand. We are but. By the way, Andor rules. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay.
It does.
It does. Listen, we love it. We
We
love
love
the
it
Marvel
all.
team, but we got to say this HasLab did not.
Every now and then you have a Wookiees and cookies. For those of you who know that reference.
Hey, that shit was good. It was
We
just ahead of
applaud
its
you.
time.
Yeah,
Ahead
it
of
like
its
was
time.
cookies and cookies.
That was ahead of its time.
We did it. Everything is, yes. We learned something. I'm sure that Marvel will continue on.
I think Marvel will keep.
I
going.
think
Marvel
they're gonna
will,
be okay.
yeah, Marvel Legends line too.
I think that. Well, let's round table it real quick. Then we'll get to our giveaway. Then we'll go to Extreme. Jake, what ultimately, if you had to pinpoint the HasLab not going through on one thing after the major success of Sentinel and Galactus, what would you
I would say two things. I would say the price might have been a little high, and the fact that it was like a newer, it's not an older character that as many people care about, I think,
Sure.
or have love for.
Sure.
I blame the lack of underboob.
Right. It's that mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I think price. I think the not, Galactus and Sentinel felt like dream items that people were like, I can't believe they're doing a 3-foot action figure. I'll pay whatever you want.
Right.
At the end of the day, this was a car. I thought it was a really well designed car. It looked great, displayed well. But at the end of the day, we've got toy cars.
Right.
We've
said it before. HasLab should be like they should be like insane things where it's like, whoa, they're gonna do that.
A Proton pack.
A Galactus.
A Galacti. Multiple Galacti.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back with something big, and I'm sure that the new Transformers HasLab is $180. I think maybe they thought the price, price is a lot.
Yeah.
$350 is a lot, plus fees and shipping and all that stuff. But we wish them luck, and we've had Ryan Ting on the show, and we've gotten to know those guys a little bit. And they'll whatever the next thing is, it's all what I will say, not to insult the Mac Daddies of toy collecting, but what I do love about the Marvel team is they are transparent, and they'll tell us at some point. They'll be like, this is what worked, this is what didn't work, this is what we're going to do next time. Star Wars, they're HasLabs that didn't work, they act like they never existed. Like you've never
Yeah.
you've
What
never
are you
heard
talking about?
like you've never heard
That file was
them
deleted.
right. Dude, the Reva lightsaber is
Deleted.
gone the way of fucking Camino. Okay, Count Dooku deleted that shit from the
I can't find anything.
Right, right.
Viva lightsaber.
Pat Hasbro marketing lost a whole HasLab, didn't they? So bad. So fucking bad. Anyways.
Wow.
Before we go, Craig, somebody's asking, where can they find the Patreon?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in. It's patreon.com/yeshavesome. And what you'll see is if you sign up there, the most recent post, which will get posted in just a couple of minutes, we'll have a link to the after show. We'll start the after show about 5 minutes after this one. Great show tonight, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I bet we'll do it again next week.
I think we might.
We should do another one.
This
We should
went
do
well.
Okay, so let's get to the giveaway. We had a bunch of people enter, and we are giving away this He-Man figure. You do have to be here to win, and if you are the winner, you got to DM us at YHS Podcast on Instagram or Twitter. If you're still on Twitter, a lot of people are leaving Twitter. Although you're going to be able to buy your blue check mark now on Twitter. Did you hear that?
No, you can buy
Sure
one.
about
Wow, really cheapens it, huh?
Right. It's only going to be $20. I tweeted, you can get a blue check mark for cheaper than a Black Series figure now. This
You
is
don't
crazy.
even need a payment plan.
This is insane. The link will be posted on the Discord as well as on the main Patreon. It hasn't been posted on the main Patreon feed yet. It will be in about 5 minutes before we start. Okay. Let's since Ryan took 2 weeks off, let's do 3 spins total. The first 2 will be our losers, and then the third person will be our winner. Are we ready
Okay.
Cool.
to win the He-Man figure? Our first loser of the night, the Mac Daddy of the chat,
Oh, yeah. This.
Jeff Morris. So
Jeff
sorry,
Morris.
Jeff.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Jeff.
dude.
You're out of here. All right, our second loser of the night, who will not be winning but will have my respect.
All the
is-
love, all the respect, none of the prizes.
Daryl Robinson.
Daryl.
Out.
Sorry, bud.
Wow, that hurts.
Park's closed.
All right, here we go. Our winner of
This
our
is the winner.
He-Man-
This is
our winner.
All right.
The big winner tonight of the He-Man 40th anniversary action figure from Mattel
Yeah.
is. Whoa!
Whoa, is it really SoCal?
Mr.
SoCal.
SoCal.
Hell yeah. That prize is for buying your kid a toy whenever you get one.
Yeah, see? I like that. Sorry, Daryl.
Sorry,
But
Daryl.
congratulations
Thanks for being here, though.
to SoCal,
Mm-hmm.
who very famously helped me secure one of my holy grails this year, the Ghostbusters Filmation Ghost
Mhm.
Command. So I will get in touch with SoCal.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Hook Craig up, and you just have good spinning karma.
He does.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah.
got good SK,
Mhm.
spinning karma.
And congrats. Yeah, this is the best part of the show. I really like giving stuff away.
Abigail, do you have a final thought?
If you like satanic underboob, then you should follow me at /_mommy on Instagram.
There you go.
That's all I'll say.
All right. And Jacob Walsh, do you have any final thoughts?
No, I just think, sometimes you got to get in there and throw out some of your Black Series figures, but everything is okay.
Yeah.
Everything is okay.
Mhm.
Daniel, and he just caught his wife in bed with Galactus. Oh, hey, that's almost a full person, so I'd watch out for that, guys. All right, so for Abigail Gardner, Jacob Walsh, and Ryan Dole will be back next week. Thank you so much for joining Toy Anxiety.
Yeah, we love you.
We
need
love you.
We appreciate you.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Join us for
Y'all have
extreme.
5
Be back
minutes
here.
to change into your pajamas, brush your teeth, and get back here for story time, okay?
Yep.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
What? Keep playing the song. There you go. Let me not kill the stream. Okay, here we go.
You can kill it at the end.